Alameda County promotes innovation and creativity by encouraging our community and our employees to come up with new ideas to help re-engineer processes in each of their departments. We do this through a number of new initiatives, and most importantly, you don't need to be a technician to be able to come up with a solution. You just need to have an idea. Alameda County has long been recognized for its collaboration and innovation and has received many awards and recognition, both nationally and statewide. We've received awards from our statewide association, our National Association of Counties, as well as other entities focused on innovation. Alameda County has designed and implemented many revolutionary initiatives to encourage our community and our employees to come up with new ideas and innovative solutions. Those include our data sharing initiative, an open data portal for the community and our employees to see open data that will help them create apps that will benefit everyone in the county. In addition, our Apps Challenge. 3 successful hackathons have been held that included 440 participants, many of them young people, that resulted in 66 new ideas and 14 apps like Park Finder that lists all parks and recreation information in Alameda County. And Rethink AC, an initiative that empowers our employees to be creative and entrepreneurial. We've held 2 successful events with over 250 employees that have generated 48 great ideas and 9 creative solutions, saving the county money through efficiencies, identifying new revenue opportunities, and providing improved customer service. Alameda County continues to come up with innovative solutions and ideas to help improve our processes each and every day in all of your departments. The video you're about to see will highlight stories from some of our employees who have come up with their own ideas that have saved the county money and improved our service delivery. We hope that they'll inspire you to come up with your own ideas that will help improve Alameda County's services to our community and our employees.
Every year we send out over 400,000 property tax bills, and they're payable in 2 installments. And a lot of times when taxpayers call in, not only do they want to pay their bill, but they also want particulars about their property like the assessed value. So ideally, we would want to allow them to pay their bill and then give them information about their assessed value at the same time. And while we safeguard and we maintain the funds for the county that are used for vital services, what's really also key to us is that we provide good customer service and that we find ways that are pain-free for customers to pay their taxes.
The solution was the AC Property mobile web application. Mobile applications are widely available at Google Play and on iTunes. Mobile devices have grown exponentially over the last few years. Mobile applications will allow the taxpayer to be able to see their property tax assessments and pay their property taxes whenever and wherever they want. We started out with an existing property tax web application, which has been consistently one of the most popular apps on the county's website. We redesigned the application so that it would fit on a mobile device, and we streamlined it and reduced the amount of data entry. We added some additional features such as the ability to save their search selections. It comes in handy when someone has more than one property and they don't have to re-enter it all the time. We also allow them to see the parcel on a map, and we have direct links to contact the county for further assistance. The mobile application, I think, as an organization, helps the county to be able to connect with the millennials who are the up-and-coming property owners.
So far, we have over 3,800 downloads and 471 payments for $825,000, which is really great. So what that does is it reduces the number of walk-in payments that we have, and it allows staff more time to focus on those taxpayers that need the one-on-one attention. We're very happy with the AC Property app. It's just amazing to see how the whole product came together and taxpayers are actually using it. We have a lot of realtors that are using it, so it's just a great application.
With the automated invoicing, we were looking to reduce our physical document creation. The old process, the department kept a copy of the original, sent the original to the auditor's office. which we then stored for up to 2 months. We then sent it out to be scanned, stored off-site, and once the company had scanned it, they uploaded it onto our voucher. It became a greater problem at the end of the fiscal year when we were doing our financial reporting. We would need to store the boxes for 4 months, 5 months for the outside auditors to have access to our invoices. This became very cumbersome, labor intense, and very time consuming.
We enabled departments to attach images of invoices to the voucher in AlkaLink. The images could be either PDF or Word documents sent from the vendor, or they could be hard copies that had been scanned into our system and saved on a network drive or their own computer. We then provided a link within AlkaLink on the voucher page for the user to click on. When they click on this link, they can either view images that are attached to that voucher or they can upload. When they upload, the image is actually stored in FileNet. We also integrated the solution with AlkaLink's workflow. We make the image available to the finance managers in the department for their approval. They can pull up the image anytime from a voucher page. Also, the central auditors are able to pull up the image when they're ready to approve the document. We also created a query for the central auditors so that they know which invoices/vouchers are ready for their approval. This process is going to save us at least $95,000 a year in what we were paying our scanning vendor to scan the images for us.
The benefits have been great for the county. The departments now keep the original invoice on file and there's no copies made unless it needs to be sent to the vendor. The one concern was security, and we've set up security by business unit and roles, so the invoices are kept very secure. We've become more cost efficient and we are satisfying our vendors.
The problem that we were looking to solve was an extremely manual process with canvassing neighborhoods looking for businesses that were no longer there. We had to send people out in the field with sheets of paper, and things got lost. We had a lot of staff involved. It was a very manually intensive process.
What people may not realize that there is an outdated 40-year-old mainframe system behind this application. It took some effort and thinking to bring the mobile and mainframe world together and make them work, but we're able to do that. And I think our two main achievements on the project are that we were able to prove that even outdated mainframe systems can be modernized at a low cost. And the second main achievement, I think, is that we were able to prove that ITD is not just about bringing technology to the customer. We come determined to re-engineer your business process and make your employees more efficient and productive. With this application, users used to carry stacks of papers and notepads around all over the county. After this application was developed, they now carry a tablet. They enter all the information that they need about each property that they're assessing on the iPad, and the data goes straight to the database.
The selection process to select the business accounts to go canvass has been completely automated, and the appraisers that are actually doing the canvassing in the field are now using iPads to directionally find where the accounts should be and to fill out the former paperwork online on the iPad that goes directly into our computer system, and we've saved approximately 400 man-hours, or half the time, to do the project in.
Alameda County has had a disaster preparedness site for several years. It was based on our old website. It was starting to show some age. I'd also been talking with our Board of Supervisors, who expressed that they were looking for something more modern, something more interactive with our public. And also, in terms of timing, we had an apps challenge or hackathon in April of 2014, and our #1 winning app out of that event was an idea around disaster preparedness. We were able to take that idea and bring it into our youth program, our summer internship program, and allow our youth to take on the challenge of building a brand new website.
So our solution was to build a website which was simple and easy to use and would be available to someone whenever or wherever they're ready to get prepared. If you were to ask a group of people whether or not emergency preparedness is important, I think most, if not all, would agree that it is. But if you were to ask that same group of people if they're actually prepared for an emergency, I think a lot would admit that they're not. Why is that? Why aren't people getting prepared for emergencies? It's a key question we asked ourselves when we designed our emergency preparedness website. We wanted the website to inspire people to take action. We want them to go out and make a plan. We want them to go and make an emergency kit. We want them to know what to do in an emergency like an earthquake. And we also want them to go into their communities and help their communities get prepared. We understand there are barriers to people doing these things, and we didn't want our website to be a barrier. So we designed it to be simple and easy to use. One of the ways we did that was we only wanted to include information on the site that was most important and most relevant to the residents of Alameda County. So for example, you won't go to the website and find information about a hurricane because hurricanes don't occur in the Bay Area that often. We also included video. We understand that people in a lot of cases want to watch or listen to the information rather than reading through it. Another thing that we realized is that we don't know when people are going to get inspired to act. So we wanted to make sure the website was available to them whenever or wherever that happened. So we had a vision of maybe somebody being in a grocery store. They're buying their food for the week and they overhear somebody talking about a flood. They think to themselves, wow, I really need to get my emergency kit together. Well, they could take their phone right there in the store and go to our website. They can go to the emergency kit page, and on that page there's going to be a convenient checklist. As they go through the store and pick items for their emergency kit, they can check them off the list. That list is going to save onto their phone. So later on when they go home and they think again, oh, I want to go online and buy some items for my kit, they can go back to their list and quickly and easily see what they still need. We can't anticipate when someone's going to be inspired to take action. But with our emergency preparedness website, we feel like the information and tools that they need are there waiting for them when they're ready.
I'm very proud of the work that our summer interns were able to do in a very short period of time. They took a concept of modernizing our website and making it mobile friendly. They were able to do that over the summer. We now have a modern look and feel for our disaster preparedness website. It's responsive, it can be used on mobile devices, and our community can go out as they're doing their shopping and prepare with the mobile app in hand.
Now it's your turn. Remember, it all starts with just an idea.